We have Cassidering for the UP Fighting Maroons. All they have to do is win this game to advance to the next round. But standing in their way is the promising Kring Batara of the JRU Lady Bombers. And they have an outside shot of making it. And sealing the deal it is for these two squads. It's the UP Fighting Maroons. They will square off against the JRU Lady Bombers. Hello everyone who's watching us live. This is the 2024 Shakey Super League Preseason Championship. Ken Pangalinan with Gyra Baroga, and at courtside we have Diana Igual. At kaya nang binanggit ko kanina, no, Gyra, UP, their fate is in their hands, while for JRU, medyo mahirap yung tatake nila in order to advance. But how do you see this matchup play out?
Well, I would say that JRU still has a chance to improve their standings here versus UP. But if you're UP, you would want a dominant win in order to seal the deal coming into the second round.
Now let's check out our updated team standings. We already have 7 teams who are assured of a slot in the next round. NU and Ateneo, UST and UE. De La Salle is still undefeated in Pool C, and then in Pool D, FEU, and earlier we saw the Benil Lady Blazers qualify after that straight sets win against San Sebastian, which shifts our focus here in Pool C dahil nag-iisa na lang nakupunan yung hinihintay natin sa next bus to the next round, Gyra.
Well, this is what I was saying earlier, that UP needs a dominant win in order to seal the deal. Because right now, they are tied with Letran with 3 points apiece. But if they win this, they will have a 2-to-1 ratio.
And yung JRU, no, if ever they win in straight sets against UP, magkaagulo-gulo pa sila dyan ng Letran. They will be tied in terms of win-loss record at 1-2. While, like we said, if UP wins, automatic advance na sila. Now, pag-usapan natin yung last match ng UP Fighting Maroons. They went up against the Coleo de San Juan, the Letran Lady Knights, and it wasn't easy. UP had to dig deep, particularly after losing out the first set, pero maganda yung pagkakabawi nila in the last 3.
Well, although you saw that they struggled in this match, yung dominant and also strong finish ang nagdala sa UP to win against Letran. They had 46 attack points, 16 blocks, which also 7 blocks of those came from Deering as well, and 3 aces. So hopefully they bring this kind of statistics into this match, especially that they have a new coach.
Grabe yung 16 blocks ng UP, and binanggit mo na nga, no, Cassie Deering was just shutting everything down on the side of Letran, putting those balls back on their court, and she was really a spark plug and forming a wall at the net para dito sa UP.
Well, what I noticed as well with Deering is that every game that she plays, she's bringing the fight in the Fighting Maroons. Pinapakita niya talaga kung paano mag-step up as a middle blocker. In their last match versus Letran, she had 16 booming points from 9 attacks. And look at those 7 blocks. 16 as a whole for a team, but 7 came from Deering.
And also had a good showing in their game prior against De La Salle Lady Spikers. Now, let's shift over to the side of the JRU Lady Bombers. They still yet to register a win here, Gyra, but in this match against La Salle, they actually did a good job despite losing in straight sets.
Well, you saw that they had 18-25, 20-25, and 16-25 was the score. Especially in the second set, nakita naman natin na dumikit itong JRU. But then again, if you're JRU, you would want to bring this kind of confidence here in this match against UP. In their last match, they had 25 attacks, 3 aces, and you saw how dominant La Salle was, especially in that game with 42 attacks, 10 aces, and 3 blocks.
And ang kagandahan nga sa format natin, we still have that outside shot of qualifying into the next round. And Nicole Deala for JRU, young player for Coach Mia Pioseco, not bad in their match against La Salle.
7 points from 7 attacks alone, and like you said, she's a very young player, and matagal-tagal pa siya magiging player nito ni Coach Mia. So makikita pa natin yung improvement niya and also yung growth niya here in the SSL and also in the coming NCAA.
You already saw UP, na-cover natin sila against La Salle in the opening day, and then you're so used to covering JRU in the NCAA. How do you think this match is gonna play out between these two teams?
Well, I would say this is where the growth comes in for both teams. UP will be under a new system and JRU, maraming bago na players sa kanila. But you still have Lorente, you still have the other players to lead their team. So hopefully this match will be an exciting one. Especially, this is a game of pride.
At ngayon, simulan na natin ang ating laban. Let's turn over to Irvin Aawitin for our player callouts.
Action continues here inside the Rizal Memorial Coliseum for the continuation of the Shakey Super League Preseason Championship. Our third game features University of the Philippines going up against Rizal University. Let us now meet the players from both teams. First, for the Rizal University Lady Bombers. Beginning with the team captain, number 3, Kayla Hasarano. First libero, number 5, Yanyan Alonia. Number 2, Malay Amante. Number 6, Inday Laurente. Number 7, Jen Silverio. Number 8, Nicole Leala. Number 10, Sarina Ramos. Number 11, Cherry Dayame. Number 14, Aliana De Tablan. Number 15, Shanine Breta. Number 16, Kring Batara. Number 17, Pat Del Pilar. Number 19, Juliana Canoy. And their second libero is number 4, Lay Martinez. And now please welcome the University of the Philippines Fighting Maroons. Beginning with the team captain, number 7, Nika Celis. First libero, number 16, Alia Isulan. Number 3, Nina Ita. Number 5, Jen Gold. Number 6, Kian Olango. Number 10, Ira Haboneta. Number 12, Cassie Dirick. Number 17, Jotea Ramos. Number 18, Dennis Lauchenko. Number 20, Sam Ildefonso. Number 22, Jess Rangilimota. Number 23, Yesha Noseha. Number 24, Bien Banzil. And their second libero is number 2, Gisha Capistrano. Presenting our game officials for match number 31. First referee, Mr. Larry Escorial. Our second referee, Mr. Spinka Busa. Now meet the starting lineups for both teams. First, for the University of the Philippines Fighting Maroons. Outside hitter number 10, Ira Haboneta. Middle blocker number 12, Cassie Diri. Outside hitter number 17, Jotea Ramos. Opposite hitter number 18, Denise Lauchenko. Setter number 20, Sam Ildefonso. Middle blocker number 24, Bien Banzil. And their starting libero is number 16, Alia Isula. Coaching the UP Fighting Maroons is Benson Bokbo. And now the starting lineup for the Jose Rizal University Lady Bombers. Beginning with the team captain, outside hitter number 3, Kayla Hazareno. Setter number 6, Inday Laurente. Opposite hitter number 8, Nicole Deyala. Outside hitter number 11, Jerry Dayame. Middle blocker number 16, Kring Batara. Another middle blocker number 17, Pat Del Pilar. And their starting libero is number 5, Yan Alonia. The head coach of the JRU Lady Bombers is Mia Dioseco.
Starting lineup for UP, Ira Haboneta, Sam Ildefonso, Bien Bancel, Jotea Ramos, Cassie Deering, Denise Lauchenko, and their starting libero is Gisha Capistrano. Magsisimula naman para sa Jose Rizal University Lady Bombers. We have there Nicole Deala, Cherry Dayame, Patricia Del Pilar, Kai Hazareno, Inday Laurente, and Kring Batara, and Yanyan Alonia. Long-time libero para sa kanila will start for JRU. It's UP JRU. This set brought to you by Shakey Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and mojos now. Let's get this out of the way, Gyra. UP, big story for them. Coach Benson Bokbok now handling the reins here for the Fighting Maroons.
Well, it's going to be an exciting game for Coach Bokbok. Of course, it's his grand entrance, sabi nga ni Itang kanina. And it's so nice to see him in the collegiate as a head coach in the collegiate levels, because he's a coach who his basis is statistics and also yung mga basics ng players. So yung foundation, i-build niya pa ito, especially with UP.
And if you're Coach Benson, this is such a good way to gauge already, no, yung players niya, because of the all-to-play rule. Lahat makakapaglaro dito, no? And let's see how they will play this time under Coach Benson. Meanwhile, JRU naman, they're trying to get back into the Final Four of the NCAA. Last time they made it was back in NCAA Season 97 as Sam Ildefonso scores for UP. And if you notice, this lineup, with the exception of Ira Haboneta, mga new faces ito for the Fighting Maroons. Of course, you have there Bien Bancel, who came from the NU Nazareth School program. Ito si Sam Ildefonso naman, from King's Montessori School. Obviously, the Ildefonso blood running in her veins. Dami na nating players. Like, of course, the legend of the PBA, Danny Ildefonso, and his kids playing basketball and volleyball all over the map here in the Philippine sports. Meanwhile, let's see how JRU will respond. They're down by 1. At nakapuntos ulit. Ito si Lauchenko. He covered this game, Gara, no? As we see first Lauchenko getting another one at that opposite side. We already covered UP. Going up against LaSalle, somewhat lumaban sila, especially in the second and third sets. Actually, yung third set na yun, it was pretty much in the balance before nakita natin Amy Provido shutting down at si Deering. Then nagtuloy-tuloy na si LaSalle. But let's focus on the good points from UP. What did you see there that was really promising for them as we see another attack, courtesy this time of Ira Haboneta?
Well, what I saw from that game is they have so much potential, they have so much skills, but they were playing very tight. Parang sobrang pressured nila and hindi lang sila makagalaw ng maayos. But then again, sabi nga nila na it's something that they have to overcome, and it's I think it would be a mental game din going against LaSalle, especially in your first game here in Shakey's. Talagang malaki rin kasi yung pressure and gustuhin mo talaga na maganda yung ipapakita mo as a team.
Bien Bancel, almost. UP will reload. Lauchenko emerges at the middle. Another opportunity for the Fighting Maroons. Ira Haboneta, sorry. That was I think that was Totea Ramos from the Bacolod Taytong program getting the point para dito sa UP. For JRU naman, no, the rebuild continues after the departure of their key players. Sila Doliver Sosa, Sid Niegos.
But the key names and key players right now that I love seeing for JRU is Lorente and Hazareno. They have had such a connection, especially in the NCAA. Silang dalawa talaga yung nagtutulungan sa loob, and yung maturity kasi nila nandun na. I remember I had the chance to talk to Coach Mia. This is way back in the NCAA season 99. That was months ago. Pero ang sinabi niya sa akin ay si Hazareno and Lorente, silang dalawa yung pinaka-mature na sa team, and inaasahan niya talaga na mag-step up kasi nadadala niya rin yung energy ng players.
Especially Lorente, long-time setter na nila yan, no? And you spoke about the connection between these two players, and they connive on that last attack.
But what I can commend as well from Coach Mia's system is yung defense nila. Kasi I remember back in the NCAA, walang lumalapag na bola. Although they struggle a bit in terms of rallies na hindi sila naging successful sa rallies. Pero yung defense talaga nila, yung mako-comment mo, and yung key ng team nila.
They've always been a scrappy team. Talking about tong JRU as Lauchenko registering her third point. You know, going back to the days nga of Doliver Sosa still there. Risa Rose. You've got Sid Niegos nga. May Ruiz. Kia Melgar. Those players were really key to their resurgence in the NCAA season 97. Building a name. One of your favorite terms, Gaira, and Cassie Deering so far has certainly done that. That block of the set brought to you by Peri Pei Charcoal Chicken and Sauce Bar. Order now. Timeout on the floor, 8-3 UP.
With Smart Postpaid, enjoy awesome perks, the latest gadgets, and exciting entertainment. It's more than a plan. Smart Postpaid. Live more today.
Shakey's Thin Crust, now with more cheese. Then, incredibly cheesier.
Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all.
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more. With Smart Power all-access data now up to 90 days. Load now.
You're still watching the 2024 Shakey's Super League Preseason Championship. Now, when I had a chance to talk to JRU's team captain, Karila Hazareno, earlier on the team's performance so far, nasabi nito sa akin na nalulungkot nga daw ito dahil hindi niya nakikita yung lalaro nila sa training when they're already competing with the other teams. Now, if anything, ang pinaka napansin nga daw niyang reason for this ay kapag nagsimula na nga daw ang errors on the court. Dito na nga bumababa yung kumpiyansa ng koponan na nagtutuloy-tuloy hanggang dulo ng laro. Kenan Gaira?
Thank you so much. That was Diana Igual, our courtside reporter for the last two games of the elimination phase. And Kaya Hazareno, bigger shoes to fill rather, for JRU. Green Batara.
And a lot of pressure on her shoulders as well.
Really promising. Kita mo, medyo hilaw pa eh, in terms of getting it together, you know. But the pieces, the tools are there for this youngster, to si Green Batara.
And she could be one of the players who will make a name for herself, especially in the coming NCAA, kasi siya yung main middle blocker nitong JRU. But talking about, like you said earlier, my favorite term, making a name for themselves, eto si Deering. I remember as what a hit there from JRU. But going back to Deering, I remember when we covered their first game, si Deering yung player na nag-up ng energy nitong UP. Kasi I remember they were down quite a bit in terms of morale, but Deering was the one screaming and shouting to keep the energy up for UP.
9-5 UP up. Sam Ildefonso able to put it away for the Fighting Maroons. the center. Getting on the board for UP. And you mentioned itong si Cassie Deering. And you know, if you're a UP fan, you gotta be pretty excited of what she can do in the upcoming UAP season. Especially, ang daming nilang new players, no? Like, apart from her, you got Jotea Ramos in there, Bien Bancil. Kian Ulango certainly has turned heads so far. Yesha Noceja. Meanwhile, JRU, scrappy as always, finding a way to get a point.
No look drop ball there.
Ayun nga, wala sila pinapalapag na bola dito eh. And even though it wasn't the most perfect in terms of execution, eh, nagawa nila ng paraan doon. JRU has Coach Mia Tioseco, multiple years under her belt. And coincidentally, Coach Mia was also part of the coaching staff of UP way back. Isa sa mga assistants before. I remember I had a chance to talk to her. And nakita natin yung transition from UP to JRU now. And nakita natin like Dolly Versosa was really marvelous for them when they had that run. They went in the stepladder semifinals. They defeated San Sebastian. Tapos they just fell one game short or 1 or 2 games short of advancing to the finals in that particular season.
But you know what? Fun fact about Coach Mia, during the time ni Shola Alvarez, of course, and si MVP also, si Coach Mia, tawag sa kanya ng players is Teacher Mia.
Oh, really?
Because yung, I'm not sure if, I think naging teacher nga talaga si Coach Mia, pero yung approach niya din sa players niya pag kinakausap niya, parang classroom vibe na nakaupo sila lahat. Tapos si Coach Mia, she's just teaching in the best way possible.
An ace coming from Inday Laurente and JRU. As this serve the game brought to you by Shakey's Order favorite Thin Crust Pizza and Chicken and Mojos now. The Lady Bombers threatening to even things out here.
Sharp serve by Lorente.
Errors piling up on the side of UP. So after a strong start, unti-unting humahabol dito Jose Rizal University. Laurente still on deck to serve.
Another sharp serve.
Galing sa likod. Ramos. Dayame. UP. They go to Ira Haboneta. Good floor defense by Laurente. Chance for the Fighting Maroons from the pipe. Jotea Ramos. Good pass. Laurente. Sets up Del Pilar. Buhay pa ang bola do. Another chance for JRU. Combination play. Sam Ildefonso. Pupuntahan si Lauchenko.
When you have Lorente in the back row, kitang-kita mo na parang dalawa rin yung libero mo sa loob ng court.
Longest rally of the match. Ramos off speed. Oh, good defense by Dayame. Haboneta from the left pin. Cross court. It's good.
Del Pilar needed to press on that block a lot more. Haboneta with a good cross court check ball hit.
The younger sister of former UP Fighting Maroon basketball player. (11-9). Inday, reverse set. The bump going to Haboneta. Back-to-back points for Ira.
UP has been loving those check ball hits even earlier in the latter part of this first set. Puro check ball ang binibigay nitong UP. And again, if you're JRU, you would want to have a better press on your block.
Balik sa tatlo, kalamangan ng UP, Sam Ildefonso with a service ace. Picture picture of focus from Sam. And a timeout requested by Mia Tioseco.
Mas aggressive tayo. Let's go, let's go. Goal. Pag-angat paangat yung tao, pababa ka, tapos pagpapalusan, dun mo akit yung kamay mo. Okay? Huwag mo sumayan.
That huddle was powered by Smart 5G. We just caught the tail end of that huddle by Coach Mia. But you could really sense yung clear instructions on their part. They're having trouble with some of their defensive patterns so far. Let's see how they will adjust here.
Good target.
In the middle, this is Del Pilar. No, very noticeable guy, no? In terms of yung mga middle blockers ng JRU. Lahat matangkad, lahat mayroong height, mayroong pyesa, no?
And yun nga, improvement na lang talaga ang kailangan. And if you're JRU, yung improvement naman nandyan na eh. Especially from the previous NCAA, you can see that they're gelled a lot more now and they're playing more cohesively here in the Shakey Super League.
49. Oh, the lefty, Nicole De Ayala going to work. That Smart Power play brought to you by Smart Power Online 9. Load now. Getting it to go. Four-point lead for UP. Good serve from JRU. Jotea Ramos from the back. This is Dayame trying to get over the block, but it will sail out.
Good idea to go over the blockers, but a little too much power, especially when you have tall blockers in front of you. Kailangan talaga pataas yung palo mo, but controlled pa din. Good serve.
Galing sa likod, Kai Hazareno. Bien Bancel tried to tap it over. Dayame, a lot of power on that one. Good save by Lauchenko. Free ball though for JRU. One hand set. Ganda naman ng koneksyon ng Laurente at Batara.
Laurente, kilala niya na rin talaga yung kanyang mga spikers. And the tendencies din eh. When you're a setter, that's what you have to know. The tendencies of your spikers and kilalanin mo talaga yung mga approach nila. Kasi, especially pag bad receives, kung kanino mo mabibigay, dapat magaling ka mag-decision doon.
Ildefonso and the impeccable connection to Bien Bancel. And the former NU Nazareth standout, Bien Bancel, giving UP a 5-point lead as we head into our second technical timeout.
With Smart Postpaid, enjoy awesome perks, the latest gadgets, and exciting entertainment. It's more than a plan. Smart Postpaid. Live more today.
Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all.
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more. With Smart Power all-access data now up to 90 days. Load now.
You're still watching the 2024 Shakey Super League Preseason Championship here at the Rizal Memorial Coliseum. And to cap off our elimination round, we have a pair of UAP versus NCAA showdowns. The first of that is this one, UP versus JRU, followed by the game between the two-time defending champions in the Shakey Super League Preseason Collegiate Championship. Itong NU Lady Bulldogs, they will take on Arellano.
But you can see how Deyala has read the spikers and the blockers of UP kasi marunong talaga siya magpalusot ng mga palo niya and iba-iba rin yung mga variations niya.
Haboneta just powering through. Actually, that was Joter Ramos. My mistake. Medyo hawig. But ito, palitan ng tao for UP. Manggilimotan and Kian Olango checks in for the Fighting Maroons.
Coach Bok subbing in for a full front row.
17-12. Pagkakapasok pa lang niya, nakapag-ambag agad ng ace. Ito si Jazz. Jazz Mangilumotan.
And you saw her actually holding her head kasi medyo kinabahan siya na tumama yun sa net eh.
Lalabas muna dito si Cherry Dayame. And she will be replaced by Preta. And they immediately target Preta. What such a smart player. Back-to-back aces from Jazz Mangilomotan.
And also the celebration of the UP bench right now, just celebrating their teammate.
Playing very loose right now, UP with a 7-point advantage. Hazareno. Mangilomotan sets up Kian Olango. Sa gitna, they go to Cassie Deering. That's it. A little too low for Cassie. But JRU committing an error. Point goes to the Fighting Maroons.
Hazareno trying to go for that angled hit, although fell quite short.
Coach Mia requesting another timeout. Biggest lead of the game so far at 8. Let's listen in to JRU.
Nakaanuan sa practice, paluin mo! Okay? One step away. Kaya nga hindi pinalitan mo eh. Ibigay niyo yung step. Bigay niyo yung step. Tara!
That huddle was powered by Smart 5G.
You can actually see the hesitation in the players to put that ball, to spike that ball harder or over kasi nakikita nga naman nila na matatangkad talaga yung blockers ng UP. But then again, with that timeout of Coach Mia, it's great instruction na sinabi niya na paluin nyo. It means that have no fear when you're hitting the balls. Another ace from the service line.
Already 3 aces for Mangilomotan. Kakapasok lang. Nagpakilala agad dito for UP. Another good serve, disrupting the offensive pattern of JRU, although Kai Hazareno with a good attack attempt. Cassie Deering just gets it over, and now UP getting their first double-digit lead.
And Deering with great adjustment on that one. As a middle blocker, hindi rin siya nalunod na mataas yung set sa kanya. But you know what? Pag-usapan nga lang naman natin si Coach Benson Bokbok. Right now, it's his first time to coach the UP Fighting Maroons. And in this match, dito niya rin nakikita kasi kung paano talaga maglaro yung players. So, if you can see him on the sidelines, but look at that emphatic block by Deering.
Oh man, Cassie Deering has been so much endearing para dito sa UP Fighting Maroons. This block is brought to you by Peri Peri Charcoal Chicken and Sauce Bar. Order now.
But going back to Coach Bok, he's still, I would say, nag-o-observe pa rin ng players kasi tinitignan niya yung skills and also yung tendencies ng kanyang mahahawakan na team.
But UP with a strong finishing kick. And now they move on to set point. What a dominant display here by the Fighting Maroons so far. Cassidy almost getting to that ball again. Jotea Ramos, GRU, they will reload. They're desperate for offense, and Kai Hazareno providing that.
It's the Lorente Hazareno connection right here for JRU.
Kring Batara again. If I'm not mistaken, she's from Baguio. Ang alam ko, from Baguio to si Kring eh. As UP gets that one in. And the Fighting Maroons, Kian Olango putting in the finishing touches. And what has been a dominant display, a lot of firepower on the side of the Fighting Maroons. They win set number 1, 25-13.
There's nothing like winning the game. For great times, great memories.
There's nothing like Shakey's. With Smart Postpaid, enjoy awesome perks, the latest gadgets, and exciting entertainment. It's more than a plan. Smart Postpaid. Live more today.
And that is our campaign for next year.
Approved! Shakey's, Shakey's, Shakey's!
Pa-deliver tayo!
Happy? Get super happy delivery with Shakey's Super App. Free delivery. Exclusive deals. If it's late, it's free. Get super happy delivery with Shakey's Super App.
Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all!
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more. With Smart Powerall. All-access data now up to 90 days. Load now.
The Shakey Super League bundle is now available in 3 types: SSL 999, SSL Classic, and SSL Gold. Whether you're craving pizza, mojos, or pasta, there's a bundle for every appetite. And it gets even better. Classic and Gold bundles now come with a Shakey Super Card for even more perks and discounts. So order your bundle today, enjoy the game, and make it a win-win with Shakey's. And UP just showing their might, coming out really strong here in set number 1 behind the offense of Lauchenko, who scored 3 points early in this game. Kai Hazareno desperately tried to jumpstart the offense of JRU, but the Fighting Maroons just too much. Ira Haboneta was really spectacular as well as itong si Jazz from the coming off the bench with Kian Olango. They combined forces and put away itong JRU. They win set number 1, 25-13. And UP just needs to win this game in order to advance, and they are well on their way on doing that, Gyra.
Dominant first set win. Especially, you have to note that they minimized their errors with only 3 in set 1, but 14 attacks and 4 aces. Especially when Jazz was subbed in that latter part of the first set, nagtuloy-tuloy na rin yung consistency nila sa service area.
So, whole new group for both of these teams with our all-to-play rule. And again, this is the first game of the Fighting Maroons under Coach Benson Bokbok.
And I'm excited to see the second 6.
Yeah, exactly.
Here, play in the second set. Kasi nakita naman natin yung first 6. We saw that they played very lightly.
This set brought to you by Shakey Super Delivery. Order favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and mojos now. Because there you have Kian Olango, Yesha Noceja, Nika Celis as well, who goes for that running attack. And later on, we'll probably see Nina Itang. Good attempt from Gold. Celis tried to tap it over, and she gets it to go.
Nika Celis with a smart move, just tipping that ball behind those blockers.
Already one of the veterans for their squad. Ito si Nika Celis.
And we had the chance to talk to her earlier. I asked her about the transition and also the adjustment of having Coach Benson Bokbok as their new head coach. Sabi niya nga naman, there's not much adjustment kasi na-feel niya rin na yung teammates niya hindi mahirap dalhin kasi everyone has the same goal right now. And also, Coach Bok, yung sistema niya and also yung approach niya sa girls, very light pa. And may kita mo talaga na minimal adjustments muna. Nagpapakilala din muna and kinikilala niya yung mga players niya.
Exciting times if you're the Fighting Maroons. Coach Benson on toe now. Meanwhile, on the side of JRU, Malay Amante. Isa na rin matagal na rin ito, no, for JRU, one of their veterans as well. Good attack coming from Malay. From the left pin, this is Kian Olango down the line. UP again starting out strong. Gold is on the deck to serve for UP. Like we said, a win here by the Fighting Maroons would complete the cast of the teams in the next round. Kabilang na dyan ang National University, who will still play later against Arellano. You have Ateneo. Also, UST, UE, De La Salle University, FEU, and the Benilde Lady Blazers. An ace coming from JRU.
JRU is tied with UP at 3 here early in the second set. And if you're JRU, you need to be more consistent and minimize your errors, especially going against this very confident squad.
You're tied, 3-all. Good serve. Again, JRU doing well at the service area in this second set. But a good block. That was Celis and Nosea combining for UP. This block is brought to you by Peri Peri Charcoal Chicken and Sauce Bar. Order now. Nika Celis. Sa kabila pupunta ang JRU, the left pin. Oh, good save from Gold.
Good hustle. And we're gonna see a play here, although she is blocked.
Ninya Itang is now inside for UP. Noceja goes for it. Preta with a good pass. Itang doing work at the net. Celis bumps it up. Free ball for JRU. Cross court. And Kanoy gets it to go for JRU.
Kanoy with some handiwork, just going through those blockers.
Much better showing for JRU in the second set. Yeah, this team really scrappy. Even in their game against La Salle, even though it went in just 3 sets, there were tense moments on the side of La Salle, and mukhang merong violation against JRU. Mukhang wrong server ito. Yep. Dapat si Kanoy, no? Instead, it was Preta. Kian Olango, who was the UAP Season 85 Girls Most Valuable Player, hailing from Cebu. Has been with the NU Nazareth program since 14 years old. And now has transferred her talents dito sa UP.
Good first ball.
Noceha. Also a former NU Nazareth School standout, Nina Itang. Pumayong doon. Pagkakataon para dito sa Universidad ng Pilipinas.
Off timing there for that running attack.
Off speed. That will work for Kanoy.
JRU still trying to keep in step with UP.
Tabla ulit. 5-all. Silverio, isa na namang matangkad na player para dagid Coach Miat Yoseco. Like we said, their middle blockers have that length. It's all a matter of putting it together. How about Kian Ulango against LaSalle? How do you think she fared in that particular matchup?
Well, I would say she had a lot of guts going against LaSalle, and she really, I would say, one of her best games as well going against LaSalle, and she needs that kind of match, especially going into the UAAP. Madadala niya rin yung confidence niya na ginawa niya sa game na yun.
Was really firing on all cylinders in the second set. Meanwhile, JRU getting the lead here in set number 2. That Smart Power play was brought to you by Smart Power All 99. Load now. Malay Amante with her second point.
And it has been a trend for JRU na palagi pag start na ng second set, dun sila dumidikit sa mga kalaban nila.
Oh. Nina Itang activated.
Of course, Itang will not allow that JRU na makalamang din basta-basta.
The school play is brought to you by R&B Milk Tea. Order now.
You know what? Talking about Itang, I'm really excited for what Diana will tell us later about her kasi very interesting itong story ni Itang.
Yeah. For sure. Abangan nyo yung report na yan ni Diana Igual. Good pass from Capistrano. Gold. Just unwinding on that last play. Jen Gold.
Look at that elevation and that power from Gold.
Yesha Noceha.
Sharp serve.
I think if I can recall in their game against Letran, she played as a libero, no? Yeah. Nakapuntos ang JRU as that last attack by UP went out. This is Sarina Ramos for Jose Rizal University.
Good pass. Going to Itang.
Running attack ulit. Galing kay Nina Itang. Gold! Oh my goodness! Jen Gold! Going for that down-the-line kill. This spike brought to you by Potato Corner, world's best flavored fries. Order now. We have our first technical timeout of set number 2.
With Smart Postpaid, enjoy awesome perks, the latest gadgets, and exciting entertainment. It's more than a plan. Smart Postpaid. Live more today.
Shakey's Thin Crust, now with more cheese. Then, incredibly cheesier.
Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all.
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more. With Smart Power all-access data now up to 90 days. Load now.
The Shakey Super Fans of the Game is brought to you by Shakey's. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and mojos now. Familiar faces on the UP side. Tetis Taneo is there.
Of course, very supportive. Seniors, and also, syempre, pag graduate mo, gustong-gusto mo pa rin makita yung mga former teammates mo na naglalaro.
Nina Itang, two-time UAP second best middle blocker. It's really impressive that she got that award considering the struggles that they had in the last few seasons. It just goes to show that her game, her impressive game, doesn't go unnoticed in the UAP.
And also for Ninya Itang, we have seen her improvement and also yung transition niya from from middle to opposite and back to middle, which we're gonna hear a lot more from Diana Igual as we hear her story.
Ken and Gaira, naikwento nga sa akin earlier, ni Ninya Itang that the start of her volleyball journey actually involved a lot of training within the boys team of her senior high school. Naikwento nga rin ito that it was her coach back then in Cebu who encouraged her to do this. And for Ninya, the experience was challenging, but it was in these sessions nga daw that she was able to push herself more and prepare herself for a faster, more advanced playing in volleyball.
Thanks so much, Diana. And just to give you context of that story, so, nung bata si Ninya, so, syempre, kasama niya yung girls team no old school niya doon sa Cebu. And then, hindi masyadong competitive yung team nila during that time. But yung boys noon, nakita niya how they've been winning their various competitions in their region. So, that really invoked her to try out and join the boys team and just develop that winning culture, that winning attitude, and that really carried over all throughout her career so far.
But what I loved about Itang earlier when we were talking to her, yung motivation niya to be more competitive is yung pagdating ng college, ayaw niya na rin mahirapan ng parents niya, ang family niya. Sabi niya sa akin actually na, ate, gusto ko kasi magka-tuition, free tuition when coming into college. So she challenged herself to do a lot better. And also, training with guys is no joke. Talagang yung competitiveness nandun.
GRU, nabiyayaan pa ng puntos dito. And celebrating after that unlikely of points. Malay Amante. Isa na ito sa mga inaasahan na ni Coach Mi at Yoseco. They're just down by 1. Although they have to clean up those, giving up 3 points to UP. Yeah, a bit of a supporters here from the UP side cheering on itong Fighting Maroons. 11-9 is our score in set number 2. The bump set of Canoy. Jao sa the net, Nika Celis and Kian Olango on the side of UP. They will reload. They go to the left side. Yeshan Oseha not able to hit that cleanly, resulting to an error.
Well, what I've noticed as well from Mangilimutan is yung sets niya medyo matataas pa, hindi siya low and fast. Kaya madali ring mabasa ng JRU yung sets and yung plays nitong UP. Actually, earlier nung pumapalo din si Itang, nangangapa pa rin si Itang kay Mangilimutan sa sets niya sa running. Kaya medyo off-timing din ito si Ninya.
Serving now is Preta. JRU just down by 1 still. At ace yan galing dito kay Preta. We are tied, 11-all.
We're seeing a more consistent and seeing the competitiveness from JRU.
Shan Preta is the younger sister of former LPU basketball player na si Spencer Preta. Oh, Kian Olango able to barrel through that block.
The captain, Nika Celis, is on the service line.
Played for San Beda Alabang before. Ito si Nika Celis.
And maganda rin tong storya ni Nika kasi sinabi niya nga, her decision to choose UP was the relationships and the feeling of being at home. And she found her home and her sisters with the UP Fighting Maroons.
And actually, she had an opportunity to go professional but opted to stay with UP. And, you know, well documented yung struggles nitong Fighting Maroons. They endured losing seasons in the past years. Matagal-tagal na rin silang hindi nakapag-Final Four. I think the last one was back when Coach Jerry Yu was the head coach. Ninya Itang scores for UP.
And UP has experienced a lot of systems already. Transitions ng coaches. They had Coach Jerry Yee, they had Coach Shaq, they had Coach Oliver, and now they have Coach Benson. So, ngayon makikita natin yung growth naman of these players under Coach Bokbok.
JRU though, pinapahirapan sila bahagya dito in set number 2. Error against the Lady Bombers. UP opening up a 2-point lead again.
Talking about the Lady Bombers, though, I remember their former Queen Bomber, si Shola Alvarez. Every time in the NCAA, pag may laro itong JRU, lagi siyang manonood live. Or...
Nasa venue?
Yes, she would always watch in the venue or she would watch sa live stream. And nakikita mo siya rin yung isa sa mga nagko-comment dun sa live stream.
Talaga?
Yes, very supportive senior itong si Shola Alvarez.
Yeah, like we said, former NCAA MVP. Speaking of former UAP girls MVP, Kian Olango, able to put that one cross-court, and UP re-establishing a 5-point lead, 16-11.
With Smart Postpaid, enjoy awesome perks, the latest gadgets, and exciting entertainment. It's more than a plan. Smart Postpaid. Live more today.
Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all.
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more. With Smart Power all-access data now up to 90 days. Load now.
$16-11 is our score. UP in front by 5. Actually, kanina tumatablan na tong JRU pero itong Fighting Maroons have scored the last 5 points. Oh, JRU able to counter. This is Juliana May Canoy. Actually has produced solidly so far for JRU in limited stints. Good pass from Gold, and that is automatic for Ninya Itang.
Substitution, now you have Ildefonso coming in.
The school play of this set brought to you by R&B Milk Tea. Order now. Ninya Itang. Just playing with a lot of heart, a lot of emotion. And very noticeable guy, not playing in this game for UP is Hart Magsumbol, their main setter, and also one of their main hitters, na si Joan Munares. So we're seeing different sets of players right now.
And maybe this is Coach Benson Bokbok's way na makilala din yung ibang players. Because we know that UP has a deep bench.
Especially with their recruits like this one, Yeshan Osea. Papalit ng tao ang JRU dito. Lalabas si Canoy. Balik sa loob ang Isa sa kanilang mga inaasahan dito na si Nicole Deala. 18-12.
I'm really looking forward to the growth of UP, especially under Coach Bok. Because if, for everyone's knowledge, Coach Benson Bok was an assistant coach to the DLSU Lady Spikers. He was a statistician, and more of that after this timeout.
That's it in to JRU.
Ang bola, ikot tayo. Kring, nag-short ball. Sa harapan ka, di ba? Mag one step back ka. Tingnan mo, pag doon yung ano, kunin mo na lang. Or kunin mo dito. Okay. Tara.
That huddle was powered by Smart 5G.
Specific huddle by Coach Mia, of course targeting Batara in that timeout. Sabi niya nga, yung coverage din nito ni Batara pagkatapos niya pumalo, dapat ready din siya makuha pa din yung bola.
But going back to your story with Coach Benson Bokbok, nag-coach mo ba siya sa Lasal, Gaya?
Yes, he was. I remember the first time ulit na nag-3-peat ang Lasal, yung first year na nag-champion, kakapasok lang ni Coach Benson Bokbok noon and siya yung naging statistician namin. So, very strict kami noon sa viewing, checking out the tendencies of our opponents and also our own tendencies. Very focused din kasi siya sa basics and also sa services ng players. So, I'm pretty sure coming this UAAP, magbabago rin ang sistema nitong UP.
And Nika Celis actually alluded to that when we talked to her prior to this game about how he was really focused in terms of more of yung numbers compared to, you know, fixing yung mistakes nitong UP so far. This spike is brought to you by Potato Corner, world's best flavored fries. Order now.
And knowing Coach Benson Bokbok as well, naalala ko when I was still playing for Lasal, tas siya yung coach, tinuturuan niya rin kami mag-statistics para alam din namin going forward yung tendencies ng players pag kami-kami na lang yung nanonood.
And it could really come in handy for UP. Although they commit an error, but they're still comfortably ahead, 20-14. UP trying to go up 2-0. Kring Batara. Again, showing a lot of promise for JRU. Good serve. Moseja taps it over. Free ball for the UP Fighting Maroons. Deala from the back. Ildefonso setting up Lauchenko.
Good blocking from JRU.
JRU, free ball. Amante is playing as a middle. Noceja. Off-speed attack.
Good save.
Noceja left it short.
And makikita mo rin yung JRU, mas mabilis yung galawan nila because Lorente is inside the court. Siya talaga yung nagsiset ng tempo and just the overall performance nitong JRU.
3 straight points for the Lady Bombers. They have pulled to within 5. Yesha. Oh, was shut down by Malay Amante.
Amante very effective now as a middle blocker.
This block of the set is brought to you by Peri Peri Charcoal Chicken and Sauce Bar. Order now. Ira Haboneta will check in for Yesha Noceja as their lead has been cut in half. Earlier it was 8. 2016.
Unable to be saved though.
That's an ace from Kring Batara, who's been serving well. Coach Benson Bokbok will have our first opportunity to listen in to his very first timeout.
mamadali. Tatapat mo lang, kasi tatlo naman yung spiker sa harap. Pinipitik mong ganon, kaya tumataas yung abilis. Hindi mo ipit. Okay? So control lang kung kailangan mag-press tayo dito para sigurado yung bola. Okay, keep up na kayo.
That huddle was powered by Smart 5G.
Very specific timeout by Coach Bok. Sabi niya nga naman na dapat kontrolado ang kanilang first ball kasi masyado nang binibilisan kaya nahihirapan na rin mag-set play or mapalo ng mga spikers because of the tempo from that first ball pa lang.
Is this his very first stint as a head coach in the collegiate ranks?
In the collegiate ranks, I think so. Pero nag-head coach na rin siya for F2.
In the
Logistics,
pros?
yes.
I think this was during the bubble. Tama ba?
Yes, bubble season.
At napakaganda naman nung naging resulta nung unang timeout ni Coach Benson dahil itong UP able to respond.
Naalala ko lang, during the training, nung si Coach Bokbok, kasi yung nagiging partner ko sa ball handling. And talagang mapapabilis ka eh pag si Coach Bok yung partner mo kasi no time to rest, talagang pahabalikin ka niya to do the reps.
Pinagod ka pala.
Sobra.
21-17, JRU. This is still a very manageable lead if you're the Lady Bombers.
We gotta see more smart moves from JRU as we have this spike of the set.
Brought to you by Potato Corner, world's best flavored fries. Order now. 21-18. This is the closest that JRU has been. So it's being down by 8. Nakigaluhan pa si Malay Amante.
And very similar to their game with LaSalle, against LaSalle rather. Sa second set talaga bumabawi itong JRU. So you can see that more cohesive yung unit and also yung substitutions din ni Coach Mia, very effective and maganda rin yung timing.
Good serve again.
It's counted as one touch.
Yep.
We're gonna put that over.
Good recognition by JRU. But Ninya Itang throws the hammer down.
Ninya Itang all business after that point of JRU.
This cool play is brought to you by R&B Milk Tea. Order now. Ninya Itang played for the Arcelo Memorial National High School, originally from Bantayan Island in Cebu. Chance here for UP from the pipe. Ira Haboneta, good save by Yanyan Alonia.
Alonia has been playing a great game in this match.
Good pass, and it leads to that attack, but good defense as well by JRU. Ildefonso to goal, finding that donut hole. And Jen Gold getting that one in. Timeout, Coach Mia Tioseco.
Hinga. Akit lang bola sa gitna, set natin maayos, Day. Okay? Pag alanganin, pag maganda, bigyan mo sa gitna. Ikaw sa harapan, di ba? Sa gitna, para kahit kumabig siya, hindi lalabas yung bola niya. Okay? Tara! Go!
What's up?
That huddle was powered by Smart 5G.
Specific timeout from Coach Mia asking for that play for that Lorente has to execute. And yun na nga, pinag-uusapan natin, Shola Alvarez, former MVP, and also Sid Niegos is present right now. Kasi sabi ko, very supportive as a senior itong si Shola Alvarez. Queen Bomber.
Ba't parang napakaseryoso naman niya dyan sa
Hindi siya.
Di ba?
Hindi siya seryosong tao.
Talaga. Ito, si Preta. Emerging from the middle. Joust at the net. Lauchenko! Yes!
I love how UP is just enjoying and smiling in this set.
And they are now at set point. Look at the handiwork there by Denise Lauchenko. Itang has a chance to get UP up 2-0. That serve pretty lethal, and it results into an ace.
Set 2 is still awarded to the UP Fighting Maroons.
And nasubukan sila ng bahagya. But in the end, UP still prevailing, winning the second set 25-19.
There's nothing like winning the game. For great times, great memories.
With Smart Postpaid, enjoy awesome perks, the latest gadgets, and exciting entertainment. It's more than a plan. Smart Postpaid. Live more today.
And that is our campaign for next year.
Approved! Shakey's, Shakey's, Shakey's!
Deliver tayo!
Happy? Get super happy delivery with Shakey's Super App. Free delivery. Exclusive deals. If it's late, it's free. Get super happy delivery with Shakey's Super App.
Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all!
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more. With Smart Power All-access data now up to 90 days. Load now.
The Shakey Super League bundle is now available in 3 types: SSL 999, SSL Classic, and SSL Gold. Whether you're craving pizza, mojos, or pasta, there's a bundle for every appetite. And it gets even better. Classic and Gold bundles now available with a Shakey Super card for even more perks and discounts. So order your bundle today, enjoy the game, and make it a win-win with Shakey's. Win-win it is for UP, dominating the first 2 sets. And in this particular set though, even though they had a strong finishing kick, JRU made them earn it, particularly at the midway portion. But Kian Olango and the rest of UP just handling their business here as they're up 2-0 now over the JRU Lady Bombers.
But you saw how much of a fight that JRU wanted to bring here in the second set. In the third set, of course, they need to double this and double time, especially in terms of their defense and also their services if they want to be consistent against the Fighting Maroons.
At naipanalo nga nila yung pangalawang set na yan laban sa Jose Rizal University 25-19. At tignan natin yung mga numero in that particular set.
Well, we can see here that very similar itong statistics ng UP and JRU. It's just a 5 attacks more from UP than JRU is what made them win this set. But again, JRU had, although 2 service aces ang nakikita natin sa statistics, nakikita rin natin earlier in the second set na mas consistent and also stronger and sharper yung services nitong JRU.
Set number 3 underway. This set brought to you by Shakey Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and mojos now. And joining you today, Ken Pangalinan, Guy Rabaroga, and at courtside, reporting live is Diana Igual. As Kian Olango getting UP on the board in the third set. And you see here, Jazz Mangilomotan, who is a former University of San Jose Recoletos standout in high school, was named the best setter in CESAFI before. Look at this block again from Cassie Deering.
Deering is all business for the UP Fighting Maroons.
This block is brought to you by Peri Peri Charcoal Chicken and Sauce Bar. Order now. The amazing Cassie Deering. A lot of promise and potential for UP. Good pass by Alonia. Malay Amante still playing as a middle. Net touch against the Fighting Maroons. What's your observation so far dito sa JRU, Gyra?
Well, especially in the second set, mas maganda yung ginalaw nila and mas cohesive sila as a unit. But coming here into the third set na ito na yung first 6 talaga ni Coach Mia. And having Lorente still inside the court on cue. Yung defense kasi and yung speed ni Lorente ang nagdadala for JRU.
Mga lumutan, the connection with Cassie Deering. 3-1 now. Cassie Deering came from the US. Now is raring to showcase her talents here. And none other than the University of the Philippines. Great save. Free ball for Jose Rizal University. Combination play. And Nicole Deyala dialing in for JRU. The school play of the set brought to you by R&B Milk Tea. Order now. This is Shanine Preta. Good serve.
And you've been seeing JRU as a whole unit. Lahat sila sharp mag-serve,
Yeah.
mababa sa antena, and also the speed of the ball. Kaya nahihirapan din itong UP sa kanilang first ball.
That's a great point. We've seen that especially in the second set, and that has carried over here in the third.
Also, if you heard Coach Benson Bokbok's timeout kanina, mabilis masyado yung nagiging reception nila dahil din sa services nitong JRU. Parang tinatapatan nila yung speed ng services.
An ace coming from Cassie Deering. Played before for the Cal State University, hailing from Austin, Texas. Cassie Deering with back-to-back aces.
And you just gotta love her energy inside the court. Yung pag nakatingin siya sa kalaban niya, very fierce. Pero pag bumabalik siya sa teammates niya, very witty, very light. A contrast of what she's showing.
7 points for Cassie Deering. Just to share to you her journey, she was the Cal State career leader in attack percentage, finishing her 4-year career with a .31 average. But nakabawi naman dito ang JRU. This spike of the set brought to you by Potato Corner, world's best flavored fries. Order now. Nicole Deyala, the lefty for JRU. This is Jotea Ramos. Gets blocked by Kring Batara.
Batara showing how fierce she is as the middle blocker of JRU. Great timing and press on that block.
And also yung adjustment, no? Mid-flight, able to shift her arms. Nicole Deyala, 5 puntos. Reverse set. Kian Ulango, good reception there by Nicole Deyala. Mangilomotan to Ninya Itang.
Itang with variation on her hit there.
You can just sense that vibe flowing from UP right now.
Also with Ninya, nakikita mo na very serious siya pag nakatingin sa kalaban. Pero pag nasa labas na ng court or pag sa teammates niya, she's very light na kasama and always joking around.
As UP getting another point. Pasok ulit tayo sa unang technical timeout ng pangatlong set. Abante ng 4 na puntos ang UP 8-4. We'll pause for a break.
With Smart Postpaid, enjoy awesome perks, the latest gadgets, and exciting entertainment. It's more than a plan. Smart Postpaid. Live more today.
Shakey's Thin Crust, now with more cheese. then incredibly cheesier.
Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all.
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more with Smart Power All access data now up to 90 days. Load now.
You're still watching the 2024 Shakey's Super League Preseason Championship. Now, being on her 5th and last playing year, Inday Lorente of the JRU team looked back to how she started playing volleyball. Naikwento nga nito sa akin that what really encouraged her to play the sport was the scholarships that you can get out of being an athlete and competing rather way back in high school sa Aklan pa. And now for JRU, Inday is more than grateful for all the opportunities that she got so far and will be getting after her collegiate stint.
Maraming salamat, Diana. And most of the players, marami sa players ni Coach Mia galing dyan sa promise na yan in Aklan. I remember one time as that attack goes out, and Laurente, certainly one of those players from JRU hailing from that particular region. Ito na si this is Del Pilar now for Jose Rizal University. Inday Laurente hailing from Camansi Norte, Numancia, Aklan. Playing her last year as Diana mentioned. 8-5. Ng Ilomotan. Running attack from Nina Itang. But there was
strong hit.
a net touch.
Yes,
Merong net touch daw. Laban sa UP.
yung explosiveness niya, hindi niya na-control. Going for that broad jump towards the net.
At the very last second, tinawag po yun.
And again, even pag nakapalo ka na pero hindi pa nakalapag ang bola sa floor, you can still be called a net touch.
Ramos committing another error on the side of UP.
Still a close fight with these two teams.
They failed to reach the Final Four in the last two seasons. Back in NCAA season 97, they finished with a 5-4 record. Talking about the JRU Lady Bombers. Just lost to Arellano in the stepladder semifinals. As Nina Itang able to make up for that miscue earlier with that drop. And talking about Nina Itang, as Yesha Noceja, my mistake, checks in for UP. Si Nina Itang had to endure the loss of her mom at the duration actually nung UAAP, and but stayed with it and continued to play a really good season, and she's picking up from where she left off, getting another point for UP. 10-7.
Nakikita mo rin talaga yung command ni Itang sa UP. Her presence inside the court is a really big thing for her teammates rather.
And a timeout requested by Coach Mia Tioseco. They're down by 4.
Error. Ano na tayo? Focus, focus. Go.
Patapos step.
One good reception, sa magandang ikot tayo. Okay? Dahil pag maganda, kitna mo na lang siya pa.
Go tayo, go. Hey, inside.
That huddle was powered by Smart 5G.
Well, we heard what Coach Mia is asking for. She's asking for the girls to be more focused, especially after this timeout. Kailangan mas inside and locked in sila in this match.
And you see here, UP up by 4.
Lorente gives it to Preta, or to Hazareno rather, sending it out.
Good attempt though for JRU. But si Kai Hazareno, medyo hindi natin nararamdaman dito for JRU, no?
Well, usually, even in the NCAA, lagi siya or si Batara ang mga highest scorers. Although right now, you can see she's adjusting quite a bit.
Inya Itang, tinry niya i-drop.
That was a very smart decision from Itang, although she overcooked that set to her. That gift rather. And on the service line right now is JRU. Another sharp serve. Perfect pass to Ninya Itang. And now to the open, she's blocked.
Buhay pa. Kian Olango. Kai Hazareno. Nandoon si Malay Amante.
Good
JRU
play.
really scrappy again. Off-speed attack from Kai. Ira Haboneta blazing in and scores for UP.
Very cohesive unit UP is showing right now.
This spike is brought to you by Potato Corner, world's best flavored fries. Order now. Five-point lead. Ninya Itang, good serve. Good reception though, also for JRU. But 4 touches against the Lady Bombers.
And I remember Ninya also mentioned earlier na as an opposite hitter, nung nag-start siya mag-jump serve, mas naka-adjust siya kasi yung timing din pagdating ng jump serve and pagpunta sa front row, malaking bagay for Ninya Itang. 7 points now in this match.
Yeah, good serve. The bump from Itang, off speed, galing kay Haboneta. Shooting it over to Kai Hazareno. Free ball for JRU. Let's see what they could do here. They go middle, Malay. Running attack, Cassie Deering, cross court. Good defense by Nicole Deala. Oh, Cassie Deering! Return to sender!
What a great block by Deering. The adjustment and also it's a single block. Yung pag-abang niya din and that press on that block is picture perfect.
Showing us that what she did against Letran was no fluke. 7 blocks against the Lady Knights. Tapos ngayon, I'm sure she has a lot more. Probably not 7, but marami-rami din. Aboneta, all power on that attack.
And also the hang time that she had before hitting that ball.
Ira Aboneta putting her imprint in this match. UP ahead 16-8.
With Smart Postpaid, enjoy awesome perks, the latest gadgets, and exciting entertainment. It's more than a plan. Smart Postpaid. Live more today.
Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all.
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more. With Smart Power all-access data now up to 90 days. Load now.
You guys are still watching the 2024 Shakey Super League Preseason Championship. And we have UP versus JRU. UP trying to put in the finishing touches here. Good pass from Itang. Kian Olango gets it to go for UP.
And the great thing about UP as well is very distributed ang kanilang mga scores.
This is Dolly Versosa, yung nakahawak sa chin. She was the NCAA Season 97 second best outside hitter. And I just have a story about her because after her playing year, so hindi na siya naglaro ulit for quite some time. And then Coach Mia was looking for people who would be part of her staff. And bumalik na sa province, sa Visayas region. Ito si Dolly. She worked there in a bank. And she was having, oh my God, getting income, good income. She was settling in. But yun nga eh, if you know this guy, if you're a volleyball player, hindi yan mawawala sa'yo eh. And it just so happened that during that time, Coach Mia called her and walang aninlangan, bumalik siya dito sa Manila. She became part of the coaching staff and now she's back in the pros. Talking about Dolly Versosa, so good news for her and continuing her career. She had a very decorated career for JRU, much like your good friend, Shola Alvarez.
Well, yun nga, you would always go back to your first love. And first love talaga nila ang volleyball. Deering already with her 9th point in this match.
The scintillating Cassie Deering. This cool play brought to you by R&B Milk Tea. Order now. Let's hear this timeout from Coach Mia.
Tayo maka-opensa game. Pag alanganin, pag maganda inday, bigay mo dito. Shanin, gilid-gilid. Paglaruan mo yung blockers. Hindi pwedeng doon lang ng doon. Okay? Play. Pag sa'yo, ulog mo, gilid-gilid. Bilisan lang natin. Okay? Go, go, go!
That huddle was powered by Smart 5G.
Another specific timeout by Coach Mia. Actually, sinabihan niya si Amante to have more variations in her hits kasi iisa nga lang naman ang pinupuntahan ng bola ni Amante. So, she has to decide whether to go left or right for her next few hits in order to not be read well by UP.
Itang continues to serve. Better pass from Diala.
And she's very consistent on the service line.
Cassie Deering scoring another point. Closing in on double figures.
And you know what? Right now, Coach Benson Bokbok has such a great advantage in Deering and also in Itang because these are two very tall, very explosive, and very aggressive middle blockers.
I know, Gyra, it's just one game, but what have you seen? What have you seen rather sa imprint ni Coach Benson Bokbok in his very first game as a coach dito para sa UP?
Well, I would say right now na nag-a-adjust pa rin ito si Coach Benson Bokbok and more on the observation side siya sa UP. But you can see how the ladies of UP rather have been playing very light, very comfortable, and you're just seeing everyone contribute to the team.
Cassie Deering letting out a scream after that error pero binawi lang din ni Jerry Laurente sa service area doon. On deck to serve now is the former University of San Jose Recoleto standout, Jazz Mangilomotan. Reverse set.
A lot of errors piling up for JRU.
And for JRU naman, unfortunately, looks like they're gonna fall short here against UP. But the upcoming historic NCAA Season 100 is drawing near. And for JRU, as UP getting another point, they increase their lead to 14. The building blocks are there. Nicole Deala, Kring Batara, Malay Amante, the veteran, Inday Laurente in her 5th year.
Good serve, going short ball.
Cross court. That was Capistrano getting it up. Haboneta delivers for the Fighting Maroons.
Haboneta also one of the players who has had one of her best games.
That Smart Power play was brought to you by Smart Power All 99. Load now. Match point, but service error sa panig ng UP. JRU naman, papasok sa NCAA Season 100. Now, what are the things that they could take away here heading into that historic season, Gyra?
Well, they need to be better in terms of blockings and also playing as a cohesive unit. Kasi makikita mo yung talagang mga gumagalaw sa loob ng court would be Lorente and also Alonia in terms of defense. But right now, UP is up and getting this match after that error of JRU.
Cruising in to their second victory, and more importantly, they qualify into the next round. The UP Fighting Maroons finishing in second place in Pool C, just behind De La Salle University, as they take care of business here against the Jose Rizal University Lady Bombers. Unfortunately for JRU, they will bump out with an 0-3 record, but still a lot of promise for them. Final score po natin, 25-13, 25-19, 25-10. Straight sets win for UP. We'll be right back after this.
There's nothing like winning the game. For great times, great memories.
There's nothing like Shakey's. With Smart Postpaid, enjoy awesome perks, the latest gadgets, and exciting entertainment. It's more than a plan. Smart Postpaid. Live more today.
And that is our campaign for next year.
Approved! Shakey's, Shakey's, Shakey's!
Pa-deliver tayo!
Happy? Get super happy delivery with Shakey's Super App. Free delivery. Exclusive deals. If it's late, it's free. Get super happy delivery with Shakey's Super App.
Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all.
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more. With Smart Power all-access data now up to 90 days. Load now.
UP advancing to the next stage. They win this one against JRU 25-13, 25-19, and 25-10. Now, let's meet our MVP of the match. This MVP of the match brought to you by Shakey's. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and mojos now.
You have Deering, who was just very endearing in this match. 10 points, 4 attacks. Off of 4 attacks, 4 blocks, and 2 aces. And you can see how much he has taken the lead and taken charge in terms of blocking in the front row.
And right now, she is with Diana Igual.
Thank you so much, Ken and Gyra. Of course, Cassie, first of all, congratulations for getting yet another win for UP and for getting a dominant performance, actually. Now, let's just look back to all of your games here in the round 1. You lost to LaSalle in the opening ceremonies, but you bounced back really hard for all of your games after. Now, how would you assess your performance dito sa ating first round?
I think we're starting to find our groove now. We're constantly progressing that 1% better each time, and I'm excited to see what we're going to do next now.
Now you're going into the second round, and your first game would be against you, if I'm not mistaken, on Sunday. Now, what are your expectations, if anything, coming into the second round?
I think it's just if we keep doing the little things in practice and, applying ourselves and just doing the things that we need to do on our side of the court, doesn't matter what opponent we have, we're just going to play our game and play to the best of our abilities.
Now, Cassie, if you want to greet anyone, your friends, supporters, family, this is your time.
Gracias a mi familia, los quiero mucho. Thank you to my boyfriend, I love you. And thank you to my friends, love you guys.
Of course, you'll also be getting a special prize from Shakey's. Now, again, Cassie, congratulations to you and to the whole UP community. Ken and Gyra, back to you.
Muchas gracias, Diana Igual, and our MVP of the match, Cassie Deering. Let's check out our Smart Powered Up plays presented by Smart. Get the most affordable Smart 5G for just 5,450 pesos. And UP, right off the bat, guns ablaze, Gyra. And they did it with well-scattered production. We saw Ara Haboneta putting her imprint in as well as their setter na si Jazz Mangilomotan. They took care of that opening set 25-15. 15. And then dito, set number 2, medyo nahirapan yung UP. But when they needed it the most, especially late in this set, they were able to pull away despite JRU having a much better showing here.
Well, we saw how JRU brought in the fight in the second set. And this has been a trend for JRU. Every second set, as you have 25-19, dito sila dumidikit against their opponents in every game that they have played. Here in the third set, you can really feel the presence of both Nina Itang and also Cassie Deering. And also Haboneta played really well in this match.
And Cassie Deering just forming the wall at the net. And nothing that JRU could do on this trip as they win this particular game 25-13, 25-19, 25-10. UP will move on to the next round as they finish second in Pool C. Those were our smart powered up plays. And we will check out the numbers. Such dominant display here para sa Universidad ng Pilipinas, Kyra.
Dominant indeed. 38 attacks for UP and 21 for JRU. You gotta commend the setters of UP for that. And also the 6 blocks coming, 4 of those blocks coming from Deering as well. 7 aces came from their setter as well. 3 service aces in that first set. You have Mangilimutan and her entrance in the first set.
Unfortunately for JRU, this is gonna be it for their campaign. And we wish them luck in their upcoming NCAA Season 100. And that should do it for this game. Coming up next, we have Arellano University. They will take on the 2-time Shakey Super League Preseason Championship champions, the National University Lady Bulldogs. Keep it here on the 2024 Shakey Super League Preseason Championship.